Hello friends, welcome to Build from Zero, and a new tutorial series on the Go programming language. This is the first part of the series. Please subscribe to the channel for more useful videos. Let's begin. The Go programming language was developed by Google in 2009 to solve the problems they faced at that time. During that period at Google, they heavily relied on C++, Java, and Python for different applications. Google developed Go by incorporating all the good parts of these legacy languages. The most important feature of Go is its easiness and simplicity. Another important and attractive feature is concurrency. Just for your information, concurrency and parallelism are not equal. We will create a more in-depth video on it later. Next comes maintainability. For a company like Google managing millions of lines of code, it also played an important role in the early design decisions made by the Go team at Google. So these are the main decisions taken by the Google language team, heavily inspired by other popular languages at that time like C, Python, and Java. Once we start working with Go, we can clearly see the syntactical inspiration from C, for example, the structures. Python and Java. For instance, Go has the object-oriented feature like Java, but in a more intuitive and less complex way. We do not have a class in Go, but reuse structures and interfaces. It looks like simple functions attached to a simple struct. We will get to that in the later videos. In this video, we will be doing a hands-on demo and covering the complete process of getting started with Go from compiling to binary and running a program. So let's go to the demo. Firstly, if you want to learn more details about the Go programming language, you can search for Golang on Google. Then click on the first website or go directly to go.dev in your preferred browser. It will lead you to the home page of the Go programming language. If you scroll down, you can see some of the popular companies that take advantage of Golang for their products or services. You can start experimenting with Go without installing anything by directly visiting the playground link on the website. I will add the link in the video description. Now, I will show you how to install Golang on your local computer. For that, you can click on the download button. Here, you can see all the available options. I have already downloaded the ARM Apple Silicon version of Golang to my system. Next, we need a code editor. I will be using Visual Studio Code for the demo. You can download it for free from this link. However, you can also use other popular IDEs like Sublime Text, Golang, or any other. One more thing, if you are going to use Visual Studio Code, install the free Golang plugin as well. It will help you work with Go much easier by providing features like syntax highlighting, code formatting, and more. Also, I will be pushing all the sample codes I use for the demo to a public GitHub repository so that you can go and check it out for more clarity. Now let's create a folder for our first Golang program. Create a new folder called Hello. If Visual Studio Code is already installed on your system, you can simply drag and drop that folder into it. So now, that folder is open in Visual Studio Code. Next, let's open the integrated terminal in Visual Studio Code from the menu bar, or by pressing Ctrl+J. Now type Go mod in it Hello. If Go is installed on your system, you can access the Go CLI from any command line application. We can see a new file created in the same folder called go.mod. This is a Go module file. It will keep track of all the dependencies and version information for Go. Now, create a new file called main.go. Oh, one more thing. All Go source code should end with the extension Go. Let's write our first Go program. In all Go programs, there must be a main package and main function. Simply write package main at the very beginning of the file. This marks the whole package as main. Now, create a simple main function with the keyword func. Then, give it a name main. It is basically the same as C programming. Let's print something. For that, I will be using the FMT package from the Go standard library. As you can see, there is an error marked in red. This is because I haven't imported the FMT package. But luckily, in Visual Studio Code, if we install the required plugins, it will get automatically imported for us when we press Ctrl+S. Now, see the package is imported here. Now there are multiple options to run our simple program. The first one is just to run the program by typing go run main go. This will compile the main package and run it. Here you can see the output hello. The next option is to compile the code and generate the executable. For that, just type go build main.go. This will compile the code, check for errors, and generate a new file called main, as you can see here. It is an executable file for Mac. But if you try to do the same on a Windows system, it will create an .exe file. One useful feature of Go is that I can generate the executable for Windows and Linux from my Mac if I give the required command line options. Additionally, unlike other programming languages like Python, in Go, we do not need to install any dependencies or Go to run the executable. That means you can simply send this file to someone on a Mac computer without Go and run it there. It is super cool, right? Now for running the executable, go to the terminal and run the executable by typing /then main. On Windows, you can simply double-click the .exe file. Then, if you check the size of the build file, it will be in the range of 10 to 50 megabytes, or maybe at max 100 megabytes most probably. But it depends on the source code. When you compare it with Python, of course, you need to ship the source code and install all the dependencies. Then, if you take Node.js, you must install all the Node modules, and for Java, it is another game. To start with, we need the Java runtime to be installed. But in Go, you do not need to expose the source code or need to install any dependencies. The reason is simple. Go compiles the code to your specific computer and operating system's machine code directly. It eliminates the need for an extra runtime. If you are an expert, you can try to build a Docker container for Go and run it in a container. So that concludes my video. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching the complete video. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share your feedback in the comment section. See you soon in the next video.